Okay.
Okay, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Very excited to get back. Okay, I'm Narciso, my late Donnie. Um, we are in Indiana again. It's been a while. Those who look at the video a lot, you probably remember that we've been in Indiana here before. So we are back at it. Um, Hopefully, you all was able to continue to look at the videos, and especially one from last last Sabbath. Okay. Um, so as y'all see, we're dealing with part two. Okay. Can you please, everyone? Okay. A lot of things been covered. I don't know if it's going to be a part three. Um, we don't know. It all depends the timing. What y'all's going to do with the situation. So um, yeah, we got a little situation.
Look, it's like oh, it's a shadow.
It's the who?
Okay.
Everything okay?
Mm.
Okay, y'all don't worry. We just got a disturbance. That's okay. Okay, so we did a lot of no, got a pen right here. Okay. So there's a lot to cover. We did last Shabbat. I don't know if we're gonna keep I don't like some of those to be part three. But I do want to get on um, like a story on the scripture. And of course, we get on the Psalms, like read, Psalms 100, read the statements, and just get on more scripture about this. Okay, so before I go to prayer, um, um, I just want to say this for a reminder of something. And this, it's kind of like this is like probably from like, excuse me, last Shabbat that every every person, okay, in the world, um, you know, it's not going to be a guaranteed trust of each other. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Every person in the world is not a guarantee that you can trust each other, and that's sad because we've been learning things regards of being against each other. Learning different beliefs, all that. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how religion is involved in this. There's something to talk about religion, like religious people. Just to speak a spurt of that. You notice how okay, let's say you go to an institution and you're a member. What is the main thing I want you to do, guys? They want y'all to come to church every week. They want you to go to Wednesday's Bible study. Use that term because the word Bible came from Biblia, which is a goddess. Okay, we'll go to my words like that in the future. And then last but not least, they want you to um, do things under them all the time. We're going to deal with that. Okay, that's also pleasing everybody as well. Okay, Father Yahweh, thank you for this gorgeous time. Thank you for us serving you in Indiana through YouTube. We appreciate you, Father. We ask that you protect us against all manner of distractions, Father, and troubles, Father. We thank you for the truth. We've spoken out accurately in rectification. We thank you, Yah, that this truth is all about you, Father. It's all about serving the people. And again, we appreciate you, Father. May you let shalom to affect us on throughout the day on this wonderful feast day. Again, we appreciate you. In the name of Yahuwah, so be it. Psalms 100 is first one read. Make a joyful noise to Yahuwah, all your lands. Serve Yah with gladness. Come for his presence singing. Know you that Yahuwah is Savior, and the seed that made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep his pastor, and to his gates of thanksgiving, and to his courts of praise. Be thankful to him for his name. For Yah is good, and mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures to all generations. And then let's go around it to Second Timothy, I think. Yeah. Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 and 17. And then Jeremiah 6:16. All right. Let's see here. Also, what I came in mind is, and I did talk to my lady about it, is that every holiday I'm going to be on YouTube. Yes. I'm going to start doing that. Every holiday I'm going to be on YouTube teaching. Yes, fellas, I'm going to disturb y'all Christmas Day or night. I'm going to disturb your Thanksgiving. I'm going to disturb your Easter. Y'all hate my guts. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Prayerfully, if I can do it. Okay, I'm going to disturb your 4th of July. I'm going to disturb your Memorial Day. Okay, and it's good regular teaching. It's going to be something regular. So it might be some situations. It might be teaching twice that week, so certain weeks. Okay. But no, let me be real. No, this is not to be funny. This is to be real about the situation, fellas. Because let me tell you something. Y'all don't realize what's going on. Okay. Things are getting more threatening in our lives, in our earth. Okay, now it's about the monkeypox that's coming out. Now it's when you get your 5th booster shot. Okay. I've heard some passengers told me a story that some of them died already taking the freaking new shot. I'm telling you, you guys think this is a joke. Y'all think this is a fair play. No. Stuff I said it, then I'm not saying that things will get worse. And y'all still don't see it that way. Y'all still see yourselves sleeping with Facebook, sleeping with Snapchat, being your tablet all day, seeking for a man or woman to screw, and all this shit. And going to the mall all day and everything. And you still can't even sit down for like 20 minutes of your time to read the good book, to research, to order a book, go to Google and look up things, look up negative, evil things. Learn it. Learn who you are. It doesn't hurt to do that. Okay, so 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 and 17. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahuwah and is profitable for truth, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. And then let's go verse 17. It says that the man or woman of Yah may be perfect, really first into all good works of behavior. And let's go to Jeremiah 6 and 16 to Yahuwah. Of course, that's after Isaiah, I'm not mistaken. After that, we're going to go to Esther, the book of Esther. I know we barely go to Esther about please everyone. We're going to go to that. Okay, take our times. Okay, so Jeremiah 6:16. Okay, let's go on ahead to verse 16. Yeah, it says after. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Say after Isaiah. All right, let's go look to that. You know, and eat spiritually. I know you guys are hungry. Y'all want answers. Y'all curious. I get it. Okay.
6:16.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Yeah, we ate pretty good, so I fall asleep teaching. Forgive me. Okay, so it says, thus says Yahuwah, say anyways and see, ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk there and walk in it. And you shall find rest for your souls. But they say we will not walk there. Okay. All right. So let's get on to the book of Esther. Okay.
Esther.
Or Hadashah. So let's go on to Esther. Because Esther is a book of salvation, but it's also a book of pleasure. It was mistakes, and we're going to learn something out of it. Okay. Remember, the question is, can we please everyone? Okay. Now, Esther. Name it Esther.
After Enoch? Yes, sir.
No, that's after Jubilees, the book of Esther. Esther is after Ecclesiastes and before additions to Esther. Okay. Okay. 999. Okay. So the reason I want to go to this story because Esther's friend or something. I forgot her name. But she liked to please everybody so much that she disobeyed her king. Fellas, as y'all know, when we try to please everybody, right? We don't too much focus on our spouses. It's all the time. I'm telling you. Y'all women know what I'm talking about. You notice how some of y'all females y'all do it. I'm sorry to say, but y'all women, let's say your man needs you for sex or he needs you to cook, because he's sick. Some of y'all say, I got you, but let me go into this business office. And then let me go meet my friend. And then he says it again the next day. Oh, let me go ahead and see my mom. She needs me to play video games with her. And then let me go in and see my dog. He needs me to feed him, and then we go in and take care of our son because he want to go to the park for 30 minutes. Really? Anyway, so let's start in chapter 1. Go read throughout, okay, guys. So pay attention. Now it came to pass in days of Achashadath. This Achashadath was reigned. From India, even to Kush, over 120 provinces, that in those days when King Achashverosh sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan, the palace, verse 3, in the third year of his reign, he made a feast to all the princes and all the servants of power, Persia, and Media. Now keep that in mind. Now it was a feast, right? A party, right? The nobles and princes and provinces being before him, verse 4, when he showed the riches of his esteemed kingdom, okay. I guess I say glorious, yeah, because it's not about you. Okay, glorious, yeah. Okay. Riches of his glorious kingdom, the honor of his excellent majesty, many days, even 180 days, okay, or 180 days, okay. And when these days were expired, the king made a feast to all the people that were present in Shushan palace, both to great and small. 7 days in the court of garden of the king's palace with white, green, blue hangings, fastened with cords of linen, and purple and silver rings, pillars of marble, beds worth gold and silver, on the pavement red and blue and white and black and marble. Let me stop real quick. Did y'all know the color blue is a powerful color? It represents leadership and manliness. Did y'all know that? The blue also means kingship, the color blue, and it can also mean queenship. Keep that in mind. Blue. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's why Yahuwah loves blue. And the tabernacle here with the records of the feasts. Okay. That's why blue is a very popular color. You ever notice that? Blue is a popular color. People love blue. The blue sky. Well, the blue sky is leadership over this peaceful day. Blue sky, right? Why do people get so in awe with the blue sky? We wonderful. We like the blue sky. When it's sunny, the blue sky, it gives you this all peace. It takes control of your peace. All right. So keep blue in mind. Anyway, blue. So verse 7 in Esther chapter 1, and they gave them drinking vessels of gold, the vessels being different of diverse one for another, the royal wine in abundance, according to the state of the king. Okay. And Draco was according to the law, none did compel force. Force of the king had appointed to all officers of his house, that they should do according to every man's pleasure. Verse 9. Also Vashti, now keep that woman in mind, Vashti. Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to King Ahasuerus. Okay. So Vashti was in a covenant with the king. Okay. Verse 10, on the seventh day, when the heart of man king was merry or very excited or very happy with wine, he commanded make human Bithta, Shervana, Bigtha, and Avatha, Zethar, and Harkak, the seven chamberlains that serve in the presence of Ashasharoth king. Verse 11, to bring Vashti, queen for the king, which crown royal, to show the people and the princes her beauty, for she was fair to look on. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Okay, she refused to please the king. Why? There was something she did she shouldn't do. She did another feast against or within the king that he didn't command her to do. So she was to focus on other women, pleasing them. Okay, remember that was early on. Excuse me, that was early on in verse 9. Okay, when it says she made a feast, but remember the king made a feast too. So why would she make one? Am I saying women that y'all can't, spend time with other women friends? No, but when you do something big against what your husband's doing, it's competitive, or you please somebody over your own being, and now the husband's confused, like what are you doing? And then you're not pleasing your man, right? Okay, so but let's continue here. Okay, hold on. So it says, okay, verse 12. But the king refused to come to the king's commandment, right? By his chambers, therefore, was the king was angry. Okay, as anger burned within him. Then the king said to the wise man, which knew the times for so was the king's manner to all that knew law and judgment. And the next into him was Karshana, Shathar, Athmatha, Tarshath, Marach, Marsina, and Mumukin, the seven princes of Persia and Madai, which the king which saw the king's face, which sounded first in the kingdom. What shall we do unto Queen Vashti according to the law, because she has not performed the commandments of the king Ashtaroth by the chamberlains? And verse 16 it says, and Memucan asked for the king and the princes, excuse me, Vashti, the queen, has not done wrong to the king only, but also to the princesses, okay, and to all the people that are in the provinces of the king Ashtaroth. For this day of the queen shall come brought to our women, so that they should despise their men and their eyes, when it should report the king Ashtaroth commanded Vashti the queen to be brought before him, but she came not. Let me stop again. So not only that, but like I just read, okay, about that the man will be displeased because she was a people pleaser. Keep in mind, when people please each other, it make them be like you. It depends the situation. It changes their way of performance. Okay, that's what I brought an example earlier. That if when a woman's saying, "Oh, well, I got to take care of my dog, I got to do it, blah, yada 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 yada," and she don't take care of her man, okay, and then let's say the husband says to his male friends, "Oh yeah, well, last I took care of me was a few weeks ago." The men will think, "Wow," and that might bring them an opportunity for them to do what they want to do, since you told them what the wife not doing for you, right? Okay, that happens a lot, does it? They found this opportunity, like, oh well, if she's not doing something for him, then I should just not do not. Then I should not do enough for my wife or my woman or my women, right? Take advantage. Okay, that's why I'm glad to talk about this. But anyway, um, verse 18. Likewise, shall the ladies of Persia, Madai, say this day to all the king's princes, which have heard the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath. Verse 19. If it please king, let there be a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Madai, that it be not altered or changed. That Vashti come no more before the king Achashvarosh, excuse me. Okay. and let the king give royal estate to another that is better than she. In other words, he wanted to divorce her and trade. Substitute. See that? That's why women, be careful. And y'all brothers too. Y'all brothers got it bad. Y'all be, let's say she needs you. And you make these excuses. You keep saying, oh, I got you say, oh, I got to go to Cleveland, or I got to go to Ohio, go to anywhere, go to a certain state for uh, a business meeting. You tell your wife that 14 straight days, and she found out you lied. But really, you seeing another woman that's married. You spent time with her. She found out. She hired a private investigator and caught you. And on top of that, you trying to please your mistress friends or what state you win or country, and now your wife wants to leave you, and you lied about it. That's called pleasing everyone, pleasing your own flesh. Okay, to prove that, let's stop here. Let's stop here, and let's go. Let's go right on to Proverbs. Okay, I told you, I please people. It's a big mess. I'm telling you, trying to make people happy, make them feel good, but you can't help your family. You can't do what you know. Like they say, the order goes like this. The order goes: Yahuwah comes first. Yahuwah comes first. Okay, your wife, okay, or your women or wives, and then your children, not strangers or your so-called friends, and um, your family and your animals, and then Yahuwah last. That's bullshit. That's a horrible situation. That's what people please people are. You take people first. Anything you take people that they don't even care about you at all, and you take them first because of how they look, maybe because how they smell, of the place they got, and you want to please them first. Okay, and then you want to you know what, yourself second, your family, and you want to find your whole last. Really? Okay. And after that, we'll go to Ecclesiastes. They're going to go right back to Esther. All right, so let's go right on to uh, Proverbs 14 and 3. That's the one. Proverbs 14 and 3, please. Okay. It says, in the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride. Did y'all get that? Okay, so when you speak foolish things and you say things out of pleasing people, that's the mouth of pride. Y'all get it? Then it says, but the lips of the wise shall guard them. But that first sentence is a big problem. The mouth of the foolish. Because we know foolishness have no purpose of good things at all, right? Especially when you use your mouth and you won't listen. You feel like you know anything you want according to your own foolishness. Okay, it can lead to losing your family, losing your woman or your women, losing your man, losing your health too. Okay, losing salvation. Okay, when you do this so much. Okay, and that's why I brought examples when I say, "Oh, I gotta do. Let me do this. Oh, let me do that. Let me do this. Let me do that before I take care of you." That's really wickedness. And then and then and then let's go. Uh, let's go to Proverbs 14:11, verse 11. It's even better because it's more like family. Okay, it says what? The house of the wicked shall be overthrown or be unimportant. Okay, so what do I mean house? It's more like family, your apartment, you like your own territory, your own family. It's wickedness because either the woman is pleasing everybody or the man is pleasing everybody. So if either way, it affects who? The children. It affects your health and affects the health relationships. Because I think I said in part one, when you please everybody, The thing y'all have to know is that people don't care about what you're paying. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your journey. They want to use you. It's like business. It's like a corporation. So when you do that, they're gonna make your house wicked. That's part of it. You're not going to be the same guy you used to be or the same woman you used to be. That's gonna be a lack of sex, a lack of listening, a lack of focus. Um, a lot of things can happen like that. Like there's a movie called Unfaithful. You guys should check that out. But this woman was married for over 10, 15, 20 years. And this woman was a pleaser. The wife was a pleaser. And she was being overly nice. We're gonna talk about being nice. You can't be nice to people all the time. I'm talking about that. You're like, huh, bro, you talking about, I know. What's my yeah, hear me out. She tried to be so nice to the other guy. The guy dropped some stuff. It was windy in New York. So she was being so nice that she took the offer to please him, like be a pleaser, just like how she pleased her other lady friends or lady frenemies, and she wound up committing adultery by being too nice, pleasing him too much, and it caused her to lose love towards her husband. It caused her to lose focus towards her husband. It caused her to lose focus towards her son. It caused her to lose focus on her cooking. She cooked, she burnt food cooking. It caused her lack of passion towards her husband. Okay, because she was pleasing everybody and she was pleasing her adulterer. See, some of y'all brothers and women do that. Y'all still do that. Where? Through Facebook, big time Facebook. You're gonna meet somebody Facebook, friend request. And they invite you to an event, a gathering, in the post events. Y'all go for it. Would I let your husband know about it? Or your woman? Ouch. I ain't invite the person. I ain't invite your one you loved. But you just go in private and you in some sin. I can see the video right now. And see, that's what happened with Vashti early in Esther. She wasn't focused. She was focused on doing her own thing, right? Pleasing the other women, and her man wasn't feeling that. He like, man, look, give me somebody else. Ecclesiasticus. Okay. Bingo! It's a jackpot. I know y'all hate what I say, but we love y'all. We love y'all with passion. 33, verse 31. What does that say? Solomon knows about not please everybody. He knows all about it. This dude knows way before we were born. Yahuwah hooked this man up with knowledge. Do you hear me? Let's see what it says. If you have a servant, now a servant can be this. A servant can be your daughter. It can be your son. It can be your maid, okay, or handmaid. Or it could be, those contractors that fix your home, yeah, right? Blah, blah, right. So, and treat him as a brother or treat her as a sister. For you have need of him or her, right, as your own soul. But look at the it said. If you entreat him or her evil, and he runs from you, which way would you go to seek him? So, what is that saying? I know it can go off the mark a little bit, but this is truth. So when you please too much, when you please so hard, okay, but you using your pleaser for a wicked thing, like you want him to do this, and he realized, like, wait a minute, this ain't right, man. I'm gonna run away from you. Imagine you did that to 100 people that care for you since you was young, and now you turn out to use 100 of those people. You become lonely. You become lonely, you become miserable, you be full of shit. Okay, that's why people appreciate people when they do things for you. Appreciate it because I promise you, when you do that, they might give you things you need. They might help you money for rent. They might give you money for rent. You never know. Some people you play, they have more money than you. They get more power than you, prosperity. You never know what good you get out of it. For example, my woman knows I'm an Uber driver. And man, I tell you, people would give me tips over 10, 15, $20. It's a favor of Yah. And what's funny with these passengers that I talk with them with respect a lot, honor. I always ask them how your day going. And I just be talking about things, encouraging them. Tips just coming left and right. Like my woman, for example, she works at a restaurant, we'll pick the name to for privacy. They tip her. Why? Because she doesn't please everybody. She be herself. She treats them with respect. Simple. I mean, simple. So this first 31 is huge, very huge, because this lets us know that there's a two-way street. You can please everybody and use them, okay, or don't do you do it at all, okay, and get the honor that you expect, but it comes right to you, like money works for you, like it's the same thing, okay. That's what Solomon said. But we're not done. Let's hold on. So, so we gotta be careful with that, y'all. I'm telling you. Okay. Um, oh, 33 verse 30. Even this get better. 30. I'm actually get this first, but 33 got to highlight it. Verse 22. Okay, this might be a little challenging, but it says, "And all your
works.
And right, and all your behavior works. Keep
Yes.
to yourself the preeminence," which looked up later. "Leave not a stain in your honor." Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, what does look that up? I'm flicking my phone. Look up preeminence. PREE.
PREE.
Yeah, MINENCE.
CE.
Last two letters, right?
Preeminence. Preeminence.
Yeah. I like your find. It shows that dictionary. That's pretty convenient. It's pretty cool. Yeah, what does that
The
mean?
fact of surpassing all others. Superiority. Yeah, the one. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. The fact of surpassing all others. Superiority, right? I appreciate that, honey. So surpassing means what? Not please everybody. That's what it can mean. When you surpass, you're not really trying to be a god to everybody. Because when you please everybody, it's like you're being a god. Uh-oh. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in this place. It's getting hot in Indiana. Because what do people do to gods? They worship them. So when you try to, let's say you got a pension check for $100,000, and you got 25 friends that you know about, and they all ask you for $1,000. Okay, $1,000. That's way more money you lost. And guess what? They're not gonna thank you for it. Some may do, but not gonna live the thanks. That's why it says here, and are you able to keep yourself in preeminence or surpass? Okay, so you don't want to, you want to take care of yourself first. Hmm? You want to please Yahuwah first. That's what you have to do. That's what it's saying. Yourself have to do what? Pay your bills. Make sure your family's okay. Your wife or your women or wives. Your children, or if you have children, it's okay. Four main things that you have to do first. But what we do, we leave our family aside, and we don't have preeminence. We just go ahead and just sell our soul to the people that don't care about us. We just give out a lot of money, time. I guess to say, like, food. Some of y'all overgive food to people that then y'all need to eat. Oh, listen, and nothing wrong with giving food away, but don't give all your damn food away. Come on now. I know you take care of the poor, but damn, you got to take care of your family. They got to eat too. We got to eat. So you gonna give your whole refrigerator of food, and you got nothing left but water in your refrigerator? What if some of those poor people played a game against you, and they were rich?
Right.
Have you ever thought of that? Now it says, "Leave not a stain in your honor." The word "stain" means being stupid or being foolish. That's figure speech. Stain. Don't let them don't let them stain you to death. Don't leave stain. Don't be foolish of yourself. Okay, because when you don't please everybody, folks will respect you so good. Oh my goodness. Yep. Especially in relationships. Oh my goodness, brothers. Anyway, we'll keep going. That's why I see this going to be part 3, because part 3, I'm going to be dealing with relationships next time. We got a lot of brothers. They overly please their women. We'll deal with that next time. And women overly please their men. We're gonna deal with that. Okay, but not now. Okay. So let's go right back to Esther. Let's go back to Esther. Let's continue. It's really good. So we know Vashti had a problem. The king had a problem against her. So he wanted to leave her and, get someone else. She was disobedient. She probably like that a lot too. Okay, because remember in Deuteronomy 24, it commands that if your woman, if she is unclean to you, you can get rid of her. Remember, especially if she's religious and she refuses to follow you. Okay, that's what happened here. She didn't do her part, and she probably was practicing and not doing her part to please her king, right? Okay. Verse 20, I think. And when the king's decree which shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great, all the women should give to men honor, both too small and great. I mean, both too great and small. Verse 21. And a speech or saying pleased the king and the princes, and the king did according to the word of Mukbuken. For he sent Sepharim into all the king's provinces. I bet that's my brother, because he called me up and I ain't reached me yet. Oh, it's Medicare. Interesting. Let me just cut the phone off. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's continue. Talk to later. Medicare, whatever they do. Maybe not. All right, so verse 22. For he sent letters, or Sepharim, into all the king's provinces, to every province according to the writing of thereof. And so every people after their language, their measure, bear rule in his house, in his own house, that should be posted according to the language of every people. Okay. Chapter 2, let's continue reading. We ain't done. After these things, when the wrath of Achash was appeased, or his anger was calmed down or pacified, he remembered Vashti, what she had done, and what was decreed against her. And so the king started to minister unto him, let there be fair young virgins sought for the king. Okay. Let the king appoint officers in all the provinces in his kingdom. Excuse me. That they may gather together all their fair young virgins into Shushan the palace, to the house of the women, and to the custody of Haggai, the king's chamberlain, guardian of the women, and let their purification be given to them. Excuse me. And let the maiden which pleases the king be queen instead of Vashti. And the thing pleased the king, he did so. See that? So closure. Say, you know what? Give me somebody that's a virgin, no problem. Somebody can take over, take position. Okay. Of being wife, being woman, being servant to the king. So that's why I'm glad I read the story, because this reminds me of today's time. Okay, where we have Some women in the world, they refuse to do what the man tell them to do because they so busy pleasing their Facebook. Men and women, stop pleasing your Facebook account, please, because Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat is not your best friend. I'm telling you now. That's why people get murdered through Facebook. People get divorced through Facebook because we use that as our pleaser. Okay, we please that than your own man or your own woman or whatever. Okay, that is a problem. I'm not saying I have Facebook. No, I'm not saying I have it. But there's so much disturbances with people that look very sexual and they have a certain talent that draw women to be your friend, or you married or not, and they become your friend, and now you're talking to them past midnight, and you can barely go to bed and get some sleep because they show their body parts to you. Really? And now you can't really sleep because you're so excited, and that man had to do with you. You got a man at home. Okay. This is some really deep stuff, man. This, like I said, this is some really stuff to know. Please, people. Okay, we just can't do it because it's going to get you in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Okay. We don't want to go through that. So let's go on to Hosea. Hosea, another story about pleasing everybody. There's going, like I said, it's going to be a part 3. So look out for that. Okay. You know what? Actually, no, I'm going to that myself. We're going to save this for part 3 next Shabbat. So let's go back to Ecclesiasticus instead. I think we're better off to go to Ecclesiasticus. Then after that, go to the book of Ezekiel. Okay. Okay. Even Yahuwah was angry because his 2 wives or 2 nations were pleased everybody. And Yahuwah was very pissed off. But anyway, let's go ahead and go there. Okay. And I want to say this too. It's maybe a little random. This is why, and I told my mom about this too. This is why annually or every year, over $1 billion is spent each Christmas. And that's only in America. Imagine the whole world. Why? Because we please everybody on Christmas. We please holiday. We please a pagan satanic festival. We'll get to the holiday part too. The holidays has to do with this too. Okay. And I, like I said earlier, I'm talking about religion. We're talking religion today, real soon. About please about religion. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this. Ecclesiasticus. See something here.
Yes, brother.
Thank you.
Job.
Salamat. All right, now. You have to be careful. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's go to 39, chapter 39, verse 19. So it says the works of the flesh are before him. Okay, it'll be before her, and nothing can be hid from his eyes. So that's the thing that happens too. When we please everybody, we are working in the fleshly ways. That's how sin could take over our lives, fellas. Okay. We're gonna go to a story about that later. We get more scriptures out, please, about that, because what's causing trouble for that, and it causing the sin. And that was Sichem, I think, or I think it was Judah. Okay. Well, let's continue with that. Well, the scripture in Ecclesiastes. Okay. Um, let's see. Hope you're getting this. For those who can be watching later. And because again, this can save you. This could save your life. This could save your life. I'm telling you now. Okay. Should be close to finding we're looking for. Um, there we go. Okay, so let's go to chapter 36, verse 20. Okay. If this not good enough, I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay. A froward or a aimless heart or a wicked heart cause heaviness. Uh-oh. But a man experience will recompense them or pay it back. Now it's funny, it says the word heaviness. Fellas, when we please everybody, you're gonna feel heavy in yourself. Like you're gonna feel like a boulder's in your back. You can't lift it out your back, feel like it's smashed in the ground. Have you ever experienced that? Have you ever experienced you get up in the morning and your mind is filled with negative thoughts? Your mind is filled with bullshit, and it feel like you work every day without having a day off. You may be off from your job, but you're still working. Why? Because there's somebody always wants you to do something for. So you're gonna feel heavy. You're gonna feel afraid of the person. Some of y'all feel afraid. Y'all feel like y'all scared to say no, but when you say yes, the heaviness can get heavy on you, and you're not gonna be able to focus on what you have to do. That's important, or that is filled with pleasure or release of yourself to enjoy your life. Some people can't pick up a cell phone and play a little game 5 minutes without somebody need them. Okay, so that's where you have a froward heart, a wicked heart. So when you keep doing that, you can never have time to read the scriptures, never have time to talk to Yahuwah, nothing. But you got time to increase your heaviness each year by please people, especially in holidays. It's like we're going on a holiday day. It's about the holidays. Okay, so we got to say no to people sometimes, fella. No wrong of saying no. When you say no, you actually saying yes to your healings. Ooh, you are saying yes to your healings. You are saying, I need to take care of myself versus keep taking care of you because I'm not your babysitter. Well, y'all will still babysit people. Y'all will still treat people like they're your freaking sons and daughters. They always want from you. You know, be thankful. That's a problem. That's when we have froward hearts and we feel heavy. We feel heavy all the time because we just can't stop. And remember, I think I said in part one, that's why some women lose their man because of that. They please the women, the men, and then some of them tell the woman, leave him. He's not good for you. He ain't got no job. So, you know, I know he's trying to find a job, but you should be with that guy, Ricky. Remember Ricky back in high school? And then you have this fascination. Oh my goodness, I used to love him. And then you get tempted. Y'all take advice from people that y'all please and they don't give a shit about you. I'm telling you now, they don't give a shit about you, they don't give a shit about your family, nothing. You could be dead. I'm going to attend to your funeral. Oh, my lady, like, damn, this brother deep. I'll give you a praise, not me. They not gonna attend to your funeral. You best believe that they're not gonna attend to your funeral. They might attend to a funeral and may talk about sports in a funeral day. And I'm not talking about you. Or they might talk about what to go do after this funeral. They have not one word about you when you die. Okay. Heaviness. Also, when we are heavy, we will lose focus on Yah and then we will be damned. We're not going to be saved. There's people that actually follow Yahuwah and please people so much. Some people lose focus on Yahuwah. And that's a tragic life to have. Religion. The word religion means pull back against the truth, right? Pulling you, right? Let me speak introduction about that. I know we got almost an hour. It's okay. See, religion not only pull back, it means slavery. Did y'all know when we are religious, we're going to please everybody at the church, everybody at the mosque, the temple? Oh yeah, we'll please the priest, pastor. We'll please most members in the church, and that's why we become so lost of the truth. We never have time to research the truth. We too focus on a few things. Get up at 5 o'clock a.m. on day one, all right, looking so damn good, taking 14 hours to get your hair done, go to church. Number two, we look sexy for our pastor. So many women do that. Number three, we look overly important for the people at the institution. Number four, we take out more money off our bank account than paying expenses. We're gonna pay this person, pay that person, this person to start events. These foolish ass events about Jesus or about Buddha, right? All this bullshit, right? We just keep passing out. Then we have the contractors to fix the church, to fix the air conditioner. Oh, and we get pastor the big special offering, they call it, because he screwed your ass in his office the other night. But you got a husband at home, and a husband never knew about this. Never did. He never knew. Now you got secret affairs now, and you do it again the next Sunday, then the Sunday after. Let's prove that. Let's go to Lamentations, please. We've been in Lamentation a long time, but let's go around to Lamentation. Y'all think religion is gonna save you? You think it's okay to please your pastor than Yah? No, I beg to differ. And you can hate my guts all you want to, but I'm gonna still speak the damn truth. Because some of y'all worship y'all freaking pastors. Some of y'all worship your priests or your clergymen. Okay, y'all do that shit a lot. Y'all think he's the God of your life. Okay, that's horrible. That's ridiculous. Okay, we're not supposed to do that. Lamentations 1 and 3. I feel like going crazy right now. Lamentations chapter 1, verse 3. It's talking about religion, pleasing religion. Yehuda. Now, Yehuda is one of the people of Israel, the tribe. Okay, it says, Yehuda's going into captivity. What does that mean? You've been locked in. You're in prison under a belief, a false teaching. Okay, depends how you use it. It says, because of affliction, okay, like slavery. Okay, because what do slaves do? Slaves please everyone. Then, and because of great servitude, what does that mean? You're overly serving. You can't help it. You will break your ass to serve somebody or people without you getting no sleep. That's servitude. She, or Israel, dwells among the heathen. Oh, there go heathen. Oh, like Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Seikoism, Christianity, Angelicalism, Lutheranism, Catholicism. The word schism means racist, a cut, a division. That's what I say. Zim. Beware of schisms. Colossians talks about that. Colossians chapter 2. But anyway, says, she finds no rest. She finds no rest. Stop pleasing everybody. It's not going to promise you salvation. It's not going to help your family. It's not going to help your inheritance. Nothing. Sometimes you got to say no. Or say no all the damn time. Either way, you got two good options. Say no all the time, or sometimes you say no. She finds no rest, meaning she can't get time to sleep. She don't got time to take care of herself. To us people, she don't got time to focus on Yahuwah. No rest. All her persecutors. Oh, it says persecutors. Oh, or frenemies. Oh, those who say I love you. Those who say happy birthday to you each freaking year, which is stupid. Oh, those who want to give you money, but deep down they hate your ass. They hate you. They want to tell you, but they hate you. You can see the action. They hate you. Persecutors, users, manipulators, or shitters. Huh? That's what they do. That's what they afford for you when you please them all the time. It says, overtook her between the streets. One focus is heathen, servitude, and captivity. That's why when people go to institution, now I know y'all might say, well, I'm a righteous person. I worship God. You know, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so you want me to just say you're going to be saved by Yahuwah? I don't know about that. Sorry. But they too focus on the man more than you. Okay, that's why you notice when even men, when they go to institution, sometimes they go and they feel nervous because they owe somebody money at the church, or they owe pastor extra time with him or her to, do things, too much things. Do y'all even get where we coming from? Some people will stay at church overtime. People will leave the institution by 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and they got to go to work the next day. It's freaking crazy, man. This is crazy. That's what this is. So out of this verse, the captivity, well, the Israelites, they were pleasing their taskmakers, their slave leaders that whipped them really bad, and they followed their religions. There's a movie called Birth of a Nation. Check it out. We got to see that. Just speak a little spurt about that. The Israelites, they were sold into slavery, and they were serving Christians. Guess what? They were pleasing too much, and now they became Christians. Did y'all know when you please everybody, you become like them? I'm preaching. Oh my goodness. No shit. When you please everybody, you go act just like them. It happens all the time because you did not say no. You keep saying yes. And then sometime when you keep saying yes to these people, you're gonna be arguing with your man over some small shit. Or y'all gonna just leave each other because you say, I don't got time for you. Oh my goodness, but you got 3 or 4 about a dude. Now you want to leave him and now you want to have space? Really? Now you want to see John, the guy you really mentioned you told your man about? You want to see John? And you pleasing John's friends? Come on, get real, fellas. But John is a Christian leader. You liked him since high school. John is 30-some years older than you. You don't give a damn how old he is, lady. John has 14 sons and 10 friends you pleasing, lady. Aren't you supposed to please your man? Oh, that's why you want a space from him? Y'all men do it too. I ain't talking about women. Y'all brothers do it too. Y'all want to quit to please mom. We'll talk about mama's boy next time. Mama's boy. Quit being a mama's boy. Quit being a daddy's boy. Y'all like to stay home and y'all want to get in confident, or y'all with somebody, but you would like to live with mom. We do that shit maybe in part 4. That's negative. Or maybe part 3. And y'all freaking 40 years old. You freaking live with your mother. Huh? You're supposed to have your own life. 40 or 50 years old. And you want mine to help you to keep you to stay as a Christian. That's what he told the lady, I'm not interested in you. You beautiful. Because mom want you to live with her all the time. Are you kidding me? Talk about slavery, servitude. Do y'all get the point with this subject now? Can't please everybody. You can't even please your parents all the time. Don't get wrong. Some people go back live with their parents after divorce. Okay, I'm not talking about that. Or if they lost their home, okay, whatever. Because mom always there. I'm not trying to be evil against mothers. Okay, I'm not saying that part. But what I'm saying immaturely is when you have income in your account, right? Let's say you have income. Okay, you do real estate online, or you averages 60,000 a year, and you get at least 10,000 in your savings account, and you keep you got power. You have a prepaid card over $5,000. You got 2 credit cards with 20 some thousand in it. Get your ass up and get a place to live. Are you kidding me? Your mom is fine. Your father is fine. Okay, once you're religious, leave that shit alone and live your own life. Find truth. I'm done. Shalom. Unbelievable.